Guys, Chris has a girl crush.
I am in love right now with Billie Eilish. Her singing in the song Guess with Charlie. Take me now. That is so hot. She is so freaking hot in that song. I heard it and I was like, like,
I think everyone's having the same response. Like, I've literally listened to that song so many times. And it's basically the Guess remix from Charlie XCX featuring Billie Eilish.
it's like another level. Like, I thought that I was a straight married woman until I heard that song and I was like, the rings can come off. Billy hit me up. Like, you want to do all those things that you said in this song? Go ahead, because you sound so hot saying it. Like, ugh.
She said the ring didn't mean a thing.
Yeah, no, it didn't mean a thing. Like,
Do you know what that's from?
no.
Real Housewives of Atlanta, Kim Zolciak. She had a song called "The Ring Didn't Mean a Thing."
Oh my God, I thought that was just something that you just said right now, and I was trying to roll with it. I didn't know it was an actual iconic moment.
No, I speak in Real Housewives quotes, you know?
You speak your own language.
I do. I speak my very own language. No, but people were saying with that song, they're like, oh, Billy's being predatory and like all this kind of stuff towards like straight women and like all that. And I'm like, oh, fuck off. Like, it's fun.
It's fun, and she can honestly, like, she can prey on me all she wants. But here's the thing, though, is that I don't understand why people are saying that, because her lines are literally a direct rebuttal to what Charlie is saying.
Exactly.
Like, she's literally just proving or like stating the complete opposite of what, like, it's like a complete back and forth thing happening here. There's no praying. She's not being predatorial.
No, it's just like stupid people on the internet. They always got to like say something or do something, and it's just like, let it be what it is. Like, it's fun. We love it.
Like, one of the lines was like, Charlie was like, you want to know what kind of underwear I'm wearing or whatever, and it's like the pink one, and she starts listing all these pink ones or the clear one, whatever, the see-through one, and then Billy comes in and she's like, I know what underwear you're wearing, and she says how she knows, and it's the one that she bought her. Like, buy me underwear, Billy.
And then she says, Charlie likes boys, but she knows I hit it.
Like, she's just being honest.
Honest. A lyricist of her age.
You know what other song I really like right now, which I actually just
What?
heard about today? It was sent to me. Do you know that Snoop Dogg has an affirmation song?
No.
Okay, Snoop Dogg, he is on a kid's album. So I don't know if it's his own album, but it's called Doggyland, and it's for kids, and he has an affirmation song. And it's the cutest thing, and I probably listened to it today like 5 times. Like, in the morning, like, making my bed and stuff, it's like, he sings it, he'll be like, I love myself. And there's like a beat to it, and then the kids come in the back, they're like, I love myself. And they just repeat his affirmations. And then this like other rapper guy comes in. I don't know. It's a hit. It's a banger.
I love Snoop Dogg. Like, we never lose with Snoop Dogg. And like, it was funny because he was like the U.S. mascot at the Olympics. And I just saw these videos of him like at the Olympics being like funny and like probably stoned out of his mind, but being funny. Like, he was all like dancing with these horses at some point, I saw.
Oh my God. I love him. Everybody needs to download today. I know it seems like this would be a sponsored post because like clearly we're like almost the #1 podcast, but you need to download the affirmation song today and just listen to it because it's amazing.
Yeah. Do you know what else? That's not very demure.
That's not very demure of you. Am I looking demure today?
You're looking very demure, actually.
Okay.
Very demure.
You guys can't see it, but I'm wearing one of those 90s headbands, early 2000s headbands with all the like little zigzags in it. Zigzags in it. And I don't know what I did to my hair today. It just worked. Like, I used the air wrap, and it's like, it's giving something. I don't know what, though. It's giving demure.
Yeah, it's giving demure. It's giving mindful. It's giving respectful. Basically, there was this girl on TikTok, and she made a video, and she was talking about going to work, and she was like, see my makeup? It's very demure. It's very mindful. It's very whatever. And she's explaining, and it's like totally a joke, and it is hilarious, but it's been going viral on TikTok, and I'm just like obsessed. Like, I sent Chris a video, and I was like, I just need you to be on the same side of TikTok that I am on, because I am rotting my brain over here, and you need to come join.
You need to cross over to the dark side. You know what I've been seeing? Ugh, and I'm really pissed off because in Canada we don't have it. Cookie crumble. Have you had it? No. Crumble cookies. Crumble cookies. Crumble.
No, I haven't.
So basically what it is it's a bakery that does these cookies, and they rotate their menu each week. So they'll have maybe, I think it's 6 or 8 different cookies that they do. And you can get them in a big box, and you can take them home and try each one. 90% of the people trying these hate them. Like, people are literally spitting them out of their mouths, and they're like, oh my God, this is a 2 out of 10. And I'm like, what is so bad about it? And then a lot of people are showing that they're not even cooked in the middle. They're like raw. And I don't know if it's just because I've been conditioned my whole life just to love food. Like, I'm just like a very food forward person. Duh. Every time I watch it, I'm like, I'm craving it. I'm like salivating. I'm like, I want to try that nasty uncooked cookie right now. Like, I don't care if it's a 2 out of 10. I don't care if there's wheat in it. I want to eat it. All of them.
I think that cookies are meant to be eaten like half cooked. Like, I don't think they should be cooked all the way and be dry. I think we need a nice moist cookie. But here's the thing you got to know about me when it comes to the crumble and this kind of stuff is that I'm a hater, okay? And if I see everyone like, we're going to go get the best cookies in LA, like these cookies, and there's like a whole movement behind these cookies. It's just like the Stanley Cups. I'm in protest, okay? And I've seen the crumble cookies. I know exactly where crumble cookie place is near me, and I drive by and I mock it. Like, I mean mug it. Like, I am like, I will not step foot in there. And guess what I will do? I will get my soft cookie from 7-Eleven for 99 cents. 2 for 99 cents.
I can't believe that you haven't shown me this place. I think it's cool that they have the rotating menu. I think that's really cool because it's a very good marketing tactic. It's very clever of them. They can sell shitty cookies because they know every week people are going to want to try it. And bad publicity is good publicity, so they don't even have to put effort in. They know people are still going to buy it. But the fact that, like, you live right there and haven't taken me, I would be all over that. I'm not over the Stanley Cups. Like, I hate them. I think they're just a joke. But, I mean, it's cookies, Kyle. Come on, have a heart.
I know, and I love cookies. I just don't like the culture around, this is the best cookie place ever. And it's like... designer cookies. Go F off with your designer cookies.
We don't like the cookie culture that is happening right now with crumble. Okay, we want a different type of culture and narrative with it before we'll eat it.
It's the same thing for me with like salt and straw ice cream. Like, I'm like, it's a cultural phenomenon, and I'm like, lame. They have better flavors.
Salt and straw is so good, though. Oh my God, like, who are you? I didn't know you were a monster. What is happening right now? This is, you know what? I think you just like 7-Eleven. This is coming from the same girl that when we went on our road trip, like 5 years ago, she got one of those things from 7-Eleven, which is like a pound of like, I think it was like mozzarella wrapped in prosciutto. And she's like, I'm keto right now. And ate the whole thing. And I'm like, what is that? What type of road trip snack is that? That's not a real road trip snack. When you can't share it, to who's eating that? You just like 7-Eleven snacks. That's what it is.
Okay, and yeah, listen, that prosciutto thing was so disgusting. Like, I just, in my head, I was like, it's going to be this like prosciutto and like fresh mozzarella and to be so freaking yummy for keto, but it was so gross. And that was like in 2016. So just to let you know, Chris has been riding me hard about that 7-Eleven prosciutto situation since then.
I feel like that was just like a huge shock to me. Like I was like, the fact that she thinks that this is going to taste good is shocking. And I'm going to fact check you because it was 2019, but whatever. I mean, same thing, right? Like, it's a different time. It was a different time.
2019 sounds like 25 years ago.
It was so
when
long
I was
ago.
a kid.
Yeah.
No, but I'm just a hater of popular things like that. When something is like the moment, like everyone's whatever, I'm a little bit of a hater.
Okay, well, you can't be like that because there's some small businesses, aka Guido's Pizza, which is like a thing right now. So that means you wouldn't eat Guido's.
Now listen, when it's a small business, it's different. The reason that I love Miss 7-Eleven is because I am friends with the girl who works there and we talk all the time, whether I'm grabbing a bottle of water or I'm getting a few snacks. She knows not to comment when I'm getting some little gummy candies, you know? And she will also congratulate me when I've lost some weight.
Okay, well, fine then. Because I was going to say, I supported your business. I let you do my hair. Okay? Actually, I noticed that you have a new business right now on TikTok. I found a new psychic, guys.
Yes, Yolanda, yes, the messy medium. I am now a sketch comedian, character actor on TikTok, and that is my new journey in life. I basically was just like, I've decided that, like, I've always been cool about making up characters, and I always do little voices and whatever, and I've been wanting to do this on TikTok, but I've been afraid of looking like a crazy person.
We are crazy people. Who cares? Like,
well, Chris is now a fitness influencer on TikTok.
okay, so no, we're not gonna just brush it over like that and be like, I've always wanted to do it, but I'm gonna deflect now and put it back on Chris. No, we're gonna talk about it. It's hilarious, okay? It is so funny. Like when she told me that she was doing this, I was like, okay, like I'll see how she does. And she sent it to me, and I was laughing so hard. The way that she does it is like exactly like the psychics that are on TikTok right now. Which one actually messaged me the other day? She was telling me that she can help with my fertility and everything, and I was like, this is weird, but just go away. I didn't even answer her. But you were exactly like them. Like, it's so funny.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, hun, does the number 7 make any sense to you? Oh, that's your grandma's birthday month? Okay.
Okay.
And had a short little wig on.
Oh, my God. TikTok is a wild world. Like, it's friggin' wild.
Yeah, it really is. It's a land of its own with its own rules and things like that, you know, and but I love that you're becoming a TikTok person because now I feel like we can talk about so many more things.
Okay, here's the thing, is that my TikTok page, it's going viral, okay? I just got 100 followers, and
Hell yeah.
I'm just going to say, like, I'm having fun because I feel like I've always been on Instagram, and, like, I was conditioned for Instagram, like, you know, it's a business page. You have to, everything that you do is kind of like, you know, reflective to a client who may book you. And I love the fact that I can just go on TikTok and just post the most heinous random things. Like I posted a video of Michael driving and I was making fun of him. I posted just like a video of my dogs, like just random shit. And I love it. It's so much fun.
Yeah, and that's the thing, and that's how I got, like, sucked into TikTok. Well, I actually got paid to, like, post on them for a few months during the pandemic, but it's a long story. But I got sucked in because the culture is very be yourself, be as real as possible, be as unfiltered as possible, be just like say how you're feeling. You don't need to like do anything special. Just like put it out there raw. It's very raw.
Raw
you know?
dog it.
Raw dog.
We're raw dogging.
We're just two gals starting businesses on TikTok.
Yeah, we're just gonna be influencers now. 100% influencers now. Business women.
The businesswoman of TikTok. But I do want to say, though, did you happen to see Blake Lively's wearing Britney Spears' like Versace dress?
Okay. Okay, can we just have an appreciation moment right now for her? Because she looked stunning. I feel like she's the only other woman that could wear that dress. Like, nobody else can wear that dress now because it was Britney's and, like, she's iconic. And now it's like Britney passed down the torch to Blake and it just needs to stay there. Two iconic women.
No, two iconic women. But I do wonder, like, Britney Spears can be a little territorial of things. So I wonder how she feels. I wonder if she called up Donatella and was like, why'd you put her in my dress?
I don't know. I feel like the sweet side of her would be like, oh my God, you want to put, like, she's so humbled. She really is. And I feel like she would hear that and be like, oh my God, you want to put Blake Lively in my dress? Like, heck yeah. I think she would be really cute about it. But who knows?
That's true. She really would. Yeah, and Blake, I saw when they interviewed her, and they're like, and she was so giddy about it. She's like, I'm wearing Britney Spears' dress, and I just can't believe they said I could do it. And like, it was just like, I can't believe I have it on. Like, she was freaking out with excitement. She, you know, she's a Britney fan. Like, Britney is the musician of all musicians. You know,
she's the most iconic woman to ever walk this earth. It's just a fact.
She's very demure.
Okay, but Blake also had a little cameo appearance in Deadpool. So I went and I saw the Deadpool Wolverine movie. Okay.
Yeah.
Michael made me go because it's like, duh. So we went in the theater and we sat in these chairs that I didn't know the movie theaters had this. Okay. I'm so behind in life. Like, maybe I'm just so old, but we went into... And I guess it's also, too, because we're in, like, our small town movie theater that I was like, I didn't think, like, it kept up to this shit. But we're sitting in those seats that, like, vibrate you and shake you to the beats of certain things. So I had to turn mine off, though, because, okay, here's again where I'm dropping F45. It was the day after my first F45 class, and I couldn't move, so bouncing around just hurt. But Michael, I was like, this is a new ick unlocked. Like, I looked over, and at one point, Michael just had the biggest smile on his face, and they were playing Bye 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 by NSYNC, and his chair was just like rocking all over the place, and I look over, he just had like the biggest smile, and I was like, new ick added to the list. Don't sit in these chairs, don't go to the movies, and don't smile when you're having a good time. Anyway,
you better sit there in silence.
Yeah. But no, I love watching him and the kids have a good time, whatever. But she had a moment, and I was like, she's so hot. Like, she's just so friggin' hot.
She is hot. Like, and the hair's always been iconic. Like, she has good, thick, healthy hair. I think she just came out with some like hair line I saw somewhere.
Mm-hmm. And everybody knew it was her just by the back of her head because her hair color is so iconic and recognizable.
Yeah.
She's just all around just a good time.
Yeah. Speak of iconic and a good time, I am supposed to go to my coworker's birthday tomorrow. And her birthday is Selena themed. Like Selena, like J-Lo played her in the movie Selena, not Selena Gomez. And so everyone has to dress up in their best Selena get-ups.
Oh my God. Do you think anyone's going to dress up as her accountant?
No! Oh my God. And my messy medium wig looks just like the accountant Yolanda. Oh my God.
Oh my god.
Should I dress up as Yolanda and shock the hell out of everybody?
Yes.
We're going to like a very like Latin club. Like,
Oh my
like
god,
my
no.
friend, she's. Can you imagine if I show up to a like Latin nightclub dressed as Yolanda Saldivar?
Oh my
Like,
god.
They will handcuff me.
Oh my god, you will never be allowed back in. Okay, sorry. Charlie, hold on. I don't know if anybody can hear the vibrations that's happening around me right now. Charlie, I let him come in here today and he's like kicking my desk right now. Can you chill out? He's trying to get comfortable with my thing. I'm sorry. But he's like
No, we love little dog
me.
sounds.
Yeah, we love when they come in here. Oh my god, that's going to be so much fun though.
Right? Right. Well, I don't know because my sciatica, it's really killing me right now. I threw my back out. And so I don't know. I may actually not go, but I have a perfect Selena costume to go. I'm wearing my little bustier and like wide leg pants, like bell bottoms. And then I got this little cap with like the brim like she used to wear. And like a leopard. I just needed more cow print.
You know what I was going to say? I was going to be like, wouldn't this be a good time to bring out your cow print? Like, this would be perfect.
I just have the cow print clutch at home. But I need like the cow print pants and vest and everything. Like, that would be so iconic if I could do that.
I feel like we've said iconic like 10 times this episode so far. I feel like we need to name this episode iconic.
Everything iconic.
You know what else is iconic?
The fact that your birthday's this weekend.
Okay, yes. Yes, okay, yes, my birthday is this weekend. My birthday is August 11th. It is my day.
Yeah.
I'm going to milk every minute of it. I wanted to go away to a cabin this weekend, and we've been trying to take the kids camping, but everything's booked up. So I'm not happy about that, but I don't know. We might do like a day trip or something. I just want to do something with like the boys and Michael. He has the weekend off. But yeah, I'm just going to milk it the whole weekend. But I was going to say that it's really iconic right now that I am further away from the camera this week. So if you're watching, you can't see my broken molar. I was watching some of our old video clips. And I have a broken molar at the back of my mouth. Like, I've been very open with the fact that I've had to have – I'm not even finished all the work that I need on my teeth because of my eating disorder. But I have this broken molar at the back of my mouth, and I kept seeing it in our clips that we were posting because I'm so close to the freaking camera. Why didn't anybody tell me, Chris, back the fuck up?
I don't think anyone was looking down at your tooth. Like, I edit the videos and I've never noticed your tooth.
Thank God. It's like half gone. That's probably why nobody noticed it. It's half gone.
I always have this veneer in the front of my teeth that's whiter than my teeth, and it stands out.
I've never noticed that.
Yeah.
I've never noticed.
There. Yeah, but do you want to know something really gross, what I've been doing lately? And I gotta stop because I'm just like, Kyle, you've crossed the line and you've gone too far. Is basically, I had a filling fall out of my tooth recently. And so I just kind of have a hole in my tooth. And like, my mom kind of does a lot of my dental work, which is, she works for a dentist. But
yeah.
So I haven't took care of it because I was actually supposed to go home to Ohio this weekend, but like she's not going home to Ohio this weekend. So the tooth remains, but basically like every time I eat, stuff gets caught in there. Why have I caught myself using my hair as dental floss?
Oh my God, Kyle, stop. What are you doing? Just like shoving a little piece of blonde damaged straw hair through your tooth? Does it work?
I have dry damaged straw hair. Oh my God. How dare you? Yes. I just take a piece of
because
frazzled...
like it's blonde. Like every blonde is damaged a bit. Why do I always put my foot in my mouth?
Yes.
Like why?
I take my straw hair and I shove it up in my tooth and like a piece of sandpaper, just grinding away.
It's very demure of you.
Please, using my hair as dental floss is not demure.
Oh my god. I didn't mean it like that. You know it though, right? Like you know it.
No, I know.
I thought this show was about to be canceled, guys. I thought for sure, like, this was it. Oh.
No, I'm going to ride you hard on anything that I can play the victim in.
Sam, girl. It's very demure of you.
Very demure.
Demure.
Do you want to know what else is very demure and very mindful is... Do you ever have to write a scathing email? Like a scathing email, and you pull out the thesaurus, and you're like, I gotta like be a wordsmith. I gotta wordsmith this email, and I'm gonna let them know that I hate them in the most businesswoman way possible.
I've done that, but not so much with emails, but on a Yelp review.
What did you say on Yelp?
Oh my god. Honestly, we should try to find this online because I bet it's still there. It's this company in Melbourne, in Ascot Vale. It's Pacino's Pizza. And my ex-boyfriend and I used to eat there every single week, sometimes twice a week. And there was like this period where they just kept making it wrong. And I called in and they were just rude to me the one time. And I'm so friendly. Like if you get it wrong, like I'm just like, hey, like when it's like a little bit wrong, when something's like a little off, I don't say anything. But when like, you know, it comes, there's like one topping on it because I didn't put cheese on my pizza. They brought me a pizza which just had like pineapple on it. And I wrote to them and it was probably like 3 paragraphs to the point where I reread it and I was like, this is embarrassing. This was like a free therapy moment. Like I just like unleashed my emotions, my feelings, my stress into this Yelp review.
Yeah, because I think we're both the same in that, like, we're not really complainers. We don't really say much. We're like, okay, whatever. We'll take a lot. And we're just really friendly to people. So I think generally we don't get terrible surface or terrible things because people like us. Like, because we're those people, you know. They all like us. No,
We're likable.
But basically, yeah, we're very likable people. But no, so... what I find is that I will take so much and then eventually I'm like, oh no, I have been pushed too far. I am about to write down the law. And it feels so good just to write that email, to write that Yelp review. But what sucks is that I don't really write Yelp reviews so that when I am furious and I'm like, I'm about to let them know. Sometimes they'll delete the comment because I'm not a reliable Yelper. Because I don't Yelp very often. Has that ever happened to you?
No. Maybe I've done it more than I think. But that's never happened to me. I mean, at this point, they were probably like, this girl's so emotionally charged right now that like, we better just leave it up here or else she's gonna come in. She's gonna come in.
I love to read Yelp reviews sometimes because I love to... Because people put their heart and soul into that Yelp review.
Yes. Like, if it's negative, it's negative. Like, when I write a positive review, it's like a couple sentences, like, yeah, it was great, blah, blah, blah. Give, you know, a general thing of my experience. That's it. But, like, I'm the same as you. Like, I'm nice as pie. I'm sweet as pie, and I will take it, and I will... allow you to walk all over me to like a degree. And then one day, normally it's when the smallest thing happens, the slightest thing that like would normally be something that wouldn't piss anybody off. That's when I'm just like, and go, unleash. Just like a snap goes off
you-
of me.
You wrote a 3-paragraph Yelp review about them not giving you napkins because that was the final straw.
Right? Like that's yeah, and then I just look like a Karen.
They're like, this crazy girl worried about napkins. What the hell?
It's like, was it Family Guy or The Simpsons? When I think it was Family Guy, when Lois, all of a sudden, it was Christmas and there was no paper towel and she just snaps and loses it and jumps out the window and she just like turns. That's what happens to me. It's happened to me in my relationships where it's just like I take so much and then one time they say like the one thing. It's always the smallest thing and I'm just like, snap, done, bye.
Bye. No, that is literally me to the T. And that's the thing, is that's why I'm saying this, because then I look crazy because now I've snapped about the smallest little thing. And I've seen like this, they're like, this person, she's crazy because like all of this other stuff, like that little thing, but it's never that little thing. It's always the bigger picture. It's always something else.
It's the silent killer, the build-up.
Yeah. I one time had this massive falling out with somebody. Like, literally, we did not speak for 8 months. I mean, now we don't talk at all, but we literally did not speak for 8 months over a pair of headphones. But it was never about the headphones.
Oh, my God, never.
It was always about the bigger thing.
Oh, my God, I wonder how much stuff you're actually, like, harnessing, like, holding it about me. It's going to be one day where I'm going to be like, hey, I forgot to do this for the podcast, or I'm going to be at your house and, like, leave my socks on the floor or something, and you're going to be like, Chris, get the fuck out. Blonde Highlights is canceled. I'm fucking done with you.
No, but because we do work together on this, I really try to make a really conscious effort to be like, hey, this little thing is bothering you. Know what I mean? Like, I feel like I try to do that really well with you because I don't want to freak out over something small and stupid. And it's, you know what I mean? And it's about something I've harnessed in for a long time. I mean, maybe you're harnessing in a lot of things about me. I don't know, but
Always. I'll be at your apartment and something will happen. It'll be like, your bed's not comfy enough for me one night or something because your bed's so comfortable. And I'll be like, bitch, wake up. We're going to the airport now. I'm going home. Like,
out. You're going out.
You're still going to drive me to the airport, though. Let's go. Wake up.
Let's get the car. One time I was in between apartments. Like, I was moving to this apartment downtown. And I was staying with a really close friend of mine. And this is still an inside joke that we always laugh about. But there was like about 2 weeks of me staying with him till I could move into my new apartment. So everything was in storage. I was sleeping on the couch. And one day I didn't squeeze out the sponge in the sink when I did dishes. Okay. And that's what set him over the edge. And he flipped out about the sponge and then he threw it at me.
Ew. Ew. What a monster.
Yes. But I still, like, every time I see a sponge, I'm like,
oh my
squeeze it.
God. Yeah, he traumatized you. If someone threw a dirty kitchen sponge at me, no, that'd be it for me. That would be it for me.
It didn't hit me.
Oh my God.
It didn't hit me at all. But it's just funny because this is probably in like 2013 or something, 2012. I don't know. It was really a long time ago. But we still crack up. We literally laughed about it like 5 minutes later. But
just one of those tipping edges. That's it. One of those moments tips you right over the edge.
But listen, I have never left a soggy sponge in a sink since then.
She learned her lesson. That's what you had to do. And that's probably why you and your roommate now get along so well. You needed to go through this, Kyle. You needed to go through this experience, learn about the soggy sponge, have it whipped at you. So now that could be your roommate now's tick. And the fact that you haven't done it is probably what has secured your place for so long.
Well, no, that was just a temporary thing. But like my roommate now, I've lived with my roommate now for 8 years. I'm sure he's harboring some shit. Like, I'm always just like, one day he's going to go off the fucking handle. Like, I may get thrown out a window.
Oh my God. I love your roommate.
Yeah. But no, so basically what I was saying is so this company that I wrote a scathing email to me, they really have done some like shady stuff, but I was just like, I need to leave the company and I need to let them know. And I pulled out the thesaurus, looked it up, and I'm like finding bigger words to use, and I'm like, your deceptive business practices. And
Deceptive
but I
business
used like
practices.
oh yeah, and I'm literally blanking on all the other things to say because it was literally not in my language at all. That consists of like, and you know what I mean, and things like that. But this was serious businesswoman email. Like I sliced them into pieces. They haven't even responded because they're still recovering from the wordage that I used to cut them down.
I want to read this email. Why don't you have it ready? Do you have it printed and ready beside you?
No, I don't, but I should have. Actually, no, I really can't because this isn't just like I'm complaining about something. This is actual like a business situation that like my finances and everything work off of. So it is something that I literally can't talk about in that way.
It's a private email.
I could literally be sued if I read it out loud.
Oh, I want to read this. Next time I come there, I'm going through your computer. I'm kidding.
No, I'll send it to you. But but it's just me saying I'm leaving, no longer using the service, and I want a refund on certain things, and that I'm going to continue to tell people about their deceptive business practices and all these other things. And so it's just one of those emails that's just like,
it hit.
I had to let them know.
It hit. Like,
it hit.
It hit.
It hit.
So
we have been rambling for so long about a lot of nothingness, which is what we love to do.
I love it.
But I was getting to our highlights and our lowlights and things like that.
She just got all business women on us again, though. She just turned from like, yeah, we're cool, chilling to, okay, guys, we've been doing this for way too long. It's time to get into our highlights and lowlights and things like that, okay? Strap in.
It's time to get our blazers on. It's time to get the blazers on and get the business here,
this
okay?
Is why we're here. This is the name of our show. It's time to start.
It's time to start the show.
Okay, tell me your highlight.
Okay, so here's my highlight, is that I don't have a freaking highlight this week. I'm sorry, I don't. It's been a shitty week. Life has been coming at me hard, okay? So I guess the highlight is that she's still being positive. She's still happy. Her sciatica's taking her out a little bit,
but she's thriving. She's thriving. She's here on the podcast thriving today.
She's here at the podcast today. She's sitting. She's okay. But my low light is okay. And this is, I made a little like video about this on TikTok and people like totally agreed. But like my low light is that like, you know, obviously we burned our skinny jeans, you know, we don't wear skinny jeans. We wear crew socks now, right? Crew socks are the high ones. We are modern TikTok professionals. And so we don't do things like that anymore. But I mean, if you do, that's okay. That's okay. We won't judge you too hard. But
never. Not too hard.
But basically, I've really gotten into the wide leg pants. I've really gotten into the cargo pants. And here's the thing is that when you have a big waist, like I got a big waist, that means that the cargo pants or the wide leg pants are extra wide. Okay. And then I'm over here wearing my Adidas Sambas that I've been bullied into wearing. Actually, they're really cute and comfortable and I love them. But I have fallen up the steps twice in the last week alone. Like, because my shoe gets caught in the wide leg pants.
Oh, no.
And I'm always like, yeah. And I'm a crazy bag lady, okay? So I always have a lot of bags. And so I have tripped twice in the last week walking up the steps to my apartment and with the bags pulling me forward. And it's like a lot, like I'm a big gal. So it's a lot of weight coming down these kneecaps. And my kneecaps have been taking a beating from the steps.
Oh do you think that's what happened to your sciatica? Falling up the stairs?
This a different issue caused the sciatica. But no, I don't think so. Because I recovered from that. It was just my knee that hurt the most from that. But can you imagine being in the apartments right by the steps and you just hear me, boom, fuck! And then I'm like holding in the tears because my knee hurts. I'm like,
I'm okay.
Okay. And as I like stumble up the steps with my like 30 bags that I'm carrying.
Well, trying to still be graceful in case you're looking out their little pee hole. Peephole. Like, oh no, it's just that blonde again.
I said, I have to make it demure and mindful when I fall.
You need to be more demure in general, Kyle. Falling up the stairs, but demure. Make it happen. It has to happen. You know, though, but falling up the stairs is a big thing. I mostly only ever fall up the stairs. Knock on wood. But, like, if I'm going, like, I'm tripping up. And normally I have a coffee in my hand, so I've spilled so many coffees doing that. But you need to be careful. Those kneecaps.
I know, these kneecaps. We need these. And, like...
Got to keep them intact.
But at least we're not falling down the stairs. Oh, my God. That's scary.
Oh, my God. I don't even want to think about that.
Oh, no. I'm sorry. After 27, you can't be falling down no sets of stairs.
No. I'm 100% at the age right now where it's just, like, that's detrimental to my fucking life. Like, I fell out of the shower last year. Like, because I didn't have, like, any bath mats. And I was like, okay, I'm just coming out, whatever. Or, like, I don't know what happened, but I didn't have my bath mat. And I came out and I slipped and I almost hit my head on the side of my bathtub tiles. Like, I could have died.
Did you need life alert?
I got my Apple Watch. Do you remember that thing? Help, I've fallen and I can't get up.
The commercials are always like waving their arms.
But honestly, though, like, that's so convenient. Like, everyone should have had that. Imagine everyone had a life alert. You know what else old people had that, like... Never mind, I'm not going to say it.
What?
It's like, okay.
I know what you're going to say.
What? The chairs that go up the stairs?
The chairs that go up the steps?
Yeah! Okay. Morbid story. My granddad, like my most favorite person in the world, he had cancer and he was really sick. And oh my God, I remember he had to have one of those chairs and like nobody in the family told me that he was getting them. And I remember like I came over to his house and like all my uncles, they're not that much older than me, okay? So they're like my big brothers. I walk into the house and they're like, oh my God, where have you been? And my little brother's there and my granddad's there. And they're like, Chrissy, there's a chair. And they like take me over and put me in the chair. My granddad is a part of this. He's like, I always wanted to go in one of these. And they send me down the stairs and it's like so slow. I almost peed my pants laughing. Like, I'll never forget that moment. That was like a family came together in that moment. Oh my God.
Can you imagine when we have our like minor freakouts? Like we've built up all the steam and all the like animosity, and then one little thing happens and we're like, F off! And then we have to get in our chair and be like, release.
Just like stare at each other, just like slow eye contact as you're going up or down. Like, so my highlight this week is really boring. It's been a boring week because it's just been a boring week. I've had the kids. One of them's just getting over being sick. It's been raining. It's just been a week, okay? Not like the best week of summer. But the highlight is last night we did positive affirmations. And then we put them in our underneath our pillows last night and slept on them. And, okay, I just need to tell you some of the affirmations, okay? Just the difference in the boys. So Aiden's, one of them was, I am Riz at Fortnite. His other one is, I'm going to be rich. I was like, okay, these are great. Like, yeah, okay. I always tell him, I'm like, you have no riz, but whatever. And then Sterling's, his main one was, because he's in competitive gymnastics right now, it was, I'm going to go to the Olympics. And I was like, aw, so cute. But that's it. That's my highlight. We did really cute affirmations, and it was really cute. And it was really cool just to see the difference of their personalities. Like, I just thought they were so funny. My low light is I was seeing all of these things popping up on my TikTok that the laughing face emoji is now being canceled.
Yeah, which one do you use?
The one that's being canceled.
The one that's straight, like horizontal?
Like the laughing one that has the tears.
Yeah. That's been canceled.
Yeah. Why?
Are you just now getting to this?
Yes. How long has it been canceled for?
A long time, girl. A long time.
Why is it being canceled? Why?
It came at the same time as the skinny jeans.
No, it hasn't. You can use
the tilted one. You can use the tilted one.
What? I hate all of this. I'm not. No.
I will send you the one that's the straight across one that millennials use, but only you, because I know that you're not judging me, because I am a couple years younger.
It's a safe space with me. That's what you're saying. It's a safe
space with you.
It's a
safe space with you. But I do use the tilted one. But these are all jokes. I mean, you can go tell these Gen Z kids to go fuck off. We're going to use whatever we want to do.
I'm tired of them just making all these rules and demands. Like, that emoji's been my identity for like 10 years.
And that's why they canceled it, because they're like, millennials have way too much joy from this emoji. That's why they're doing it.
Although I did see that they said that the thumbs up, they don't like it because they think that it's sarcastic. And I'm like, well, duh. Like, that's the only time I use it. I use... What?
No, I was going to say, like, I used the thumbs up for so long, and I didn't know that people thought it was sarcastic. Like, I was like, okay, good.
No, it's total passive aggression. That's what I use towards Michael. Like, if we're fighting and I'm pissed off and he's like, oh, I'll be home later or whatever, I just give a thumbs up. Like, that's it. Like, or he'll say something else, or like, you know, his side of maybe what he's feeling when we're like battling through text. Oh my God, Charlie just like knocked my whole table down again. And he'll relax and he'll do it and he'll say like his side. And then if I've just had enough, I just give a thumbs up. Like, I'm toxic like that. It is truly a sarcastic emoji, and it needs to stay.
I had no clue I was being sarcastic for a long time, but now I use it in that way. When someone's like coming up, I'm just like, okay, whatever. Now I use it that way.
No. So, I have our first situation today. I have this one I thought was really interesting because I've never been in this situation, but I feel like I'm going to be, and I feel like it's just very relatable for a lot of people. I have to move around my camera right now. I'm sorry. Okay, so situation is I hate my friend's kid. She is the same age as my daughter, but is so rude, obnoxious, and has a whine to her that makes me insane. My friend wants to plan a vacation, and I don't want to go because I hate that little troll doll.
Sometimes someone has an annoying child. It happens. I've been there, but I try to like not be angry because I was an annoying child to people. So I try to be like, you're gonna grow up one day and you're gonna look back and be like, I was an annoying fucking child.
But it's kind of one of those things, though, where it's hard and it would kind of put a strain on the friendship, because if you can't stand to be around the kid, or if the kid's behavior is like impacting your child's behavior, you know, like if that's a whiny little child and then all of a sudden my kid starts whining all the time because that's what their friend does, that's just like a nuisance to deal with. You know what I mean? And like, or if your kids are like pretty cool in situations, then you go on vacation and their kids just like crying and whining the whole time, it affects everyone.
It really does. And I think that happens a lot, where like there'll be two people, the two girls, they went to high school together, and they're like, we're gonna have kids and raise them together, and then the kids are hang out together, and then at a certain age they effing hate each other, like they're like, or like you don't like them at all, want to hang out with them. And it's like, it is an interesting dynamic that affects adult friendships. I truly believe that. Yeah,
I definitely think,
but
this
also
is a
it's
low
just
light.
Yeah, and I think sometimes it's a child just being like a know-it-all, and I don't know. Like, it's a slippery slope with that. It's like a blurred gray line. I would definitely say it's a low light. But also, are they just annoying, or are they actually like participating in bad behavior, you know?
That's kind of my thing too, because I'm like, everyone can kind of like, you can tolerate an annoying child, like you're still a child. Most kids are annoying, and I'm sure that a lot of people find like my boy's annoying, like that's just how it is. But for me, it's if there's bad behavior and it's like, I don't want to say impacting, because I mean, like, I don't know, if it's just like, if the kid's just like constantly demonstrating bad behavior or like exposing my kids to like certain things or whatever, then that's when I'm like, okay, this is a problem, you know, like.
Yeah.
By either way though, that just sucks. Like if she's just like an annoying little shit, like that sucks.
I saw a TikTok video from a girl yesterday, and it was funny because she was showing like a picture of her when she was a child, and they were using the audio of, you know, like the Charlie XCX song with Lorde, and she's like, when I was 10, she said I like walk like a bitch, like then. This girl, she was saying that, but it was like my mom's friends calling me a little bitch when I was 10 years old.
God.
And in the photo, she has like a purse and she's extra sassy.
Yes.
And I'm like, that's a shared trauma between a lot of people.
I love it.
What's interesting is that the situation that I chose to pick out for today, not even knowing what you picked out, goes hand in hand in a way. And so basically it's, okay, so my cousin is dating a girl I went to high school with, and I didn't necessarily like her. And now it's crazy because if they actually work out, I'm going to be seeing her at all the family functions.
Well, I mean, to me, it's kind of like how far, like how long ago was high school? Because people can change. I mean, I'm sure that there's tons of people that I went to high school with that I hated that I could have a great relationship with now. If, you know, things change, they grew, whatever. Clearly, it's always them that's the problem, not me. But like, you know, if they change, then fine. But that's just uncomfortable. Like, was it a bully? Was it, you know? I feel like I need more to this story.
Yeah, we need more information with this, but I will say, like, that's the thing is even if it's just been a few years, I feel like people really change from, like, say, you know, even graduating high school to say even by your mid-20s, you're a very different person. By 25, you're a totally different person. And so maybe she has changed, maybe she's aware of whatever. And honestly, maybe you guys could be the closest of friends and you'll have, like, weird shared high school experiences in common. Okay, so that's our time for today. We will see you next week on the Blonde Highlights podcast.
Yay. I think we've had a very demure episode. I think it's been great. We'll see you next week, guys. Thanks for listening. Bye.
Okay, bye.